Hello, and welcome to Ark Survival Evolved solo official PvP on the small tribe servers on the PS4. My name is Peterbaum, and this is the first episode of our solo player series. For the start, we spawned our level 1 character on the extinction map to collect some of the 2x XP nodes. We will not touch the x4 XP nodes because we will use them later on in the game to get way more value from them, so just the x2 nodes. After that we wanted to transfer, but we got really lucky and found a snow owl, which was just chilling in there in the terminal, so we took it and waited for the timer. Because we didn't have anything better to do, we just kept crafting t-shirts and collecting fiber to get a few more levels from the x2 nodes, but as you can see, it was not too much, but for the start, it's enough. Then we went to Genesis 2 and wanted to build our first little base, but for that we needed some points to buy up the resources, so we did some of the race missions. We started with the Mailing ways and later on we also did some Enforcer ways, which we're not going to show because it was really bad. So we got all the points, all the resources, crafted all the structures and start building our first little base. Quickly a middle round for our first smithy and also for our first tools and everything. Since we needed narcotics for getting our first tames and we were too lazy to pick the berries up with our hand, we went for a few more race missions to buy the narcotics and the first cryopods from the points. So we also needed spoiled meat, which we actually farmed, we didn't buy it, but we had to smack the shit out of our split button so we can get our first narcotics and get our first tames with it. For our first tame we choose a Megatherium level 50, which was walking around directly in front of our base, but we kind of failed pretty badly and got killed by it, but it doesn't matter. We directly respawned beside it, knocked it out and make a cute little spike circle so it's not getting killed while we are taming it. After that we had the great idea to get the snow owl out because we needed some primate to speed things up, and we saw the high level snow owl is going to be a good tame to get some primate, but it only has 160 melee damage, so it took quite a while to get primate and it was a pretty bad idea, but in the end we tamed the Megatherium. Because we now needed a saddle for the Megatherium, we went to Gen 1 and did the Manta Manta base a few times, because there you have a really big chance to get good Megatherium saddles. After a few races we got a 54 armor Megatherium saddle, which is pretty good for the start, so we went back to Gen 2 and started preparing some blood bags, because we wanted to tame up the Desmodus next off. Sadly, we realized that we are only level 71 and we need 74 to craft the saddles for the Desmodus, so we quickly went to the island and did a little XP one, which sadly ended pretty fast since we directly ran into an Alpha Raptor level 20 and yeah, we just didn't have any chance, so pretty sad. After that we wanted to go back to Gen 2 and we went over this little motorboat which was just chilling in the open at the beach, and it was still closed, but we weren't able to look inside and we also couldn't do anything to it, so yeah, we just got distracted there. So all in all, this is it for the first episode. I hope you enjoyed it a little bit, and in the next episode we will directly start with taming up the Desmodus. But first we need some sleep, so see you the next time.